Okay, well, happy Friday. Let's see, we have this season of Royal Ace. So we got new stuff. We have a new rifle case we can unlock. Apparently that will quickly allows you to quickly get the sniper rifle in and out if you have the large ones that usually require like 5 seconds or so to get out. And we have Lucifer that we played elusive target. Play the mission and get the rewarded for first light. Interesting. And own first light and get award for Hitman. Okay, yeah, I already bought this, so I should have the timeless tuxedo, right? Unless it's only after release. Banker pack, already have that. So Dartmouth Garden Show, that is live right now. The flower bowler and the Florida fit, already unlocked that. Good morning, Canadianator. Happy Friday. Poker face duck. Oh, that's new. How the hell do we get that? IOI account reward. Oh, okay. So maybe I already have that. Shrimpies by the book. Oh, Shrimpy features contracts. Yes, we're gonna play that today. And we have the Casino Monarchy chip drop. As you can see right here, I have that live. So just watch for an hour total. Any Hitman streamer, it's cumulative. So, and then the Purple Streak Ranch will be live May 7th. So that is next week. Did I say that correctly? Yeah, next Thursday that goes live. So I got the Banker Silence Pistol as reward for completing a freelance campaign, but I can't find it on the walls. Oh, it might be... I think I know where it is. Let me show you where. Game modes, because I was confused about that too. That's what I'm going to do, show me. That I'm going to show him. Oh, welcome, show me. Happy Friday. Yeah, I will show you what show me's talking about, Canadianator. I will go here. After I show you, I will dive into the featured contracts because Shrimpy is a good friend. And yeah, let's go check out his badge right after this.
Well done, 47.
So if you go here, it's probably here.
It's more you.
And if you browse that, you can scroll. So it's probably somewhere around here. Banker Silence Pistol is right here. So you can scroll this. You can scroll this this wall. So yeah, it's probably somewhere in one of those. Let's scroll up to where it is, right here. This is the banker, yeah. So yeah, should be right there. Just scroll this wall and you should be fine. Level 36, yeah, you have a way to go. I'm level 92-ish, 93, I think. But yeah, getting from like 85 to 90, 93 where I am almost takes as long as getting there from 0 to 80. It's ridiculous. It's really like a real curve. Anyway, let's dive into the featured contracts.
Hello there.
Hey Shrimpy. Really hope you enjoyed them. Yeah, Darks is a bit tricky. Hopefully they're most good though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I usually start at the back, so let's start here. This is in Dartmoor. This was made by Shrimpy. Oh, it's yours. It's yours. Does hardcore give more XP? I honestly don't know. Really don't know. It's of course a lot harder, but yeah, I haven't completed a hardcore campaign yet, so I struggle enough to complete regular campaigns. I usually fail at the last 1 or 2 maps, so it's really... oh well. This is an easy one to solve. Use what's in your environment to help you string up your targets. Fiber wire. So is he the one that's in the kitchen? Then we have him with the fiber wire. Oh, we know. Oh, we need them fiber wire them all. Okay, so let's go classic fiber wire. Yeah, I don't need this. That was an experiment. Let's take this and then maybe some coins. Okay. Gotta be in the suit, so ah, we got twins, Ralph Burke and Jake Watts. I think Daddy has some explaining to do. Hi Shardy, happy Friday. So let's check out Shrimpy's contract. So I'm wondering what is best. Start at the main road or start over here. Let's just go here for now. Formal hunting attire. Yeah, we're going hunting. No extra XP in hardcore. You just get better weapons in the rewards crate. Okay. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's go. Incoming ad break in like 5 minutes, so hopefully I can complete this before. Oh, they're up there.
I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Okay, so. Okay, let's see. Going into the library. Oh, this is Fernsby. Yeah. Sitting room, trophy room, kitchen. So it's not the dude in the kitchen. So who's this? Ralph Burke is in the dining room. Oh, okay. So this is where the other Carlisle is, and he's the one watching him. Okay. And this one is Alexa Carlisle's bedroom. Oh my god, I have to get all the way up there. Not just that, I have to get there to fiber him. Okay. Let's start at the bottom.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. And that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't go up there. Okay.
Hey, excuse me, can I help you?
No, you can't. There you go. Got him. Crime noticed. What?
Oh my god.
Okay. That was a bummer. The question is, do I go upstairs there? Blub-a-dub-a-dub-dub.
I miss working from home and getting to watch Ya.
Ah, well, that sucks. Jodo, welcome. Happy Friday. I hope you work doesn't take that too long. Let's see. Where do I go? Okay. I know I'm busted, but I am going to see about the other targets before I restart. That's Fernsby, okay. Why can't I go up there? Okay. Okay, happy Friday too. Yeah, thank you, man.
Now you're a man! A man, now you're a man!
So he pisses off upstairs, okay. Hello, lady. Can you please come in? Okay. So this is how I would get her. Oh, she's not coming in. Hi, lady. There she is. No. Get you like this. Okay, cool. And then I have to get up there. Was there an easy way to get up there from here? I don't think so. Over here, right. Okay, so over here I can get to Carlisle's. Who's? Oh, he is. Okay. So this way we get into the attic. Come on, hey, Abe. Bye bye. Welcome, happy Friday. And let's see what we can do about this dude. Where the fuck is he? I thought he was upstairs. Oh. Can I drop down? No. Okay. I thought he was in. Oh, he's over there.
Hello? Is anyone there? Who made that sound?
I'm allowed to knock people out, right? I think I can get out here. And then over here. You didn't see a thing, dude. Okay, so this is how we get here.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was?
And that is how we get him. And then we gotta just figure out, yeah, the lower parts are easy. So this should be fine. Let's see, okay, so that is Yoink. And we can put him over there. That would be good. Okay, let's restart. We know where everybody is basically. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's a shame they aren't like
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator.
security guards, because then I could probably just shoot the window and get them down here. Oh, okay. That is the butler. Let's see, there's no way to get up here from here, right? There is no... No. Hey Phoenix, welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, I can get up here. Right. I need him. Shall I go up here? Then I have to deal with that, so no.
Mary, sorry.
I'll just go here.
I've never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madam Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? It's pinching my knees from all the tension.
Don't worry, sure everything will settle down soon.
I see a lot of keys around. You're going to have to be a bit more specific. Do you have a one keychain number?
Crap, I was too slow. Wow, the other one didn't look around, turn around.
Man, I just heard a
Oh,
weird noise. I'm
fuck.
beginning to investigate.
Turn around, good, go. Whoa, that was a trip. Okay. Get in here. Got him. All right. Take this because I may need it. Let's get him out of the way. Good.
Who's breaking stuff?
Okay. Up here. Get through here. Send him off on a wild goose chase.
Okay.
Get her greedy ass in here.
Figure 69 at 3659.
Oh, he doesn't go upstairs? This will panic him, right?
Oh, fuck!
Crap. Why did it work perfectly the first time? And now... Is this a different casino drop than am I getting? No, it's the same Artful Jamie. Welcome. It's the same chip. So if you already have it, it's the same one.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey there, little ability.
Just redeemed hello, mother effer.
Hello. Welcome. Happy Friday. See the coin.
Time for a nice cup of tea. Excuse me?
Yes. Gotcha, bitch. There we go. There we go. How's it going? Going well. I'm playing through Shrimpy's contract. He's done the Peach's contract batch, and so now we're going through that. Let's see. I can go through there, but I think I can also go. Yeah, your girlfriend ain't here, dude. Crap. Okay, we'll go the long way around. We'll go the long way around. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Going around corners is actually faster if you hang. So let's do that. It doesn't tippy toe around the corner. Now I'm trying to get up there, so I'm gonna scooch over the over this. There we go. Going back for people who missed it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, drop down faster. And 47 must have an iron grip, right? If you can just move along a ledge like this. I bet he free climbs in as a hobby. This is ridiculous. Okay, so he's over there. Okay. Oh, is there a there's a window over here, right? That upper body strength, yeah, it's amazing. Quiet. I'm gonna put you right here. Okay, so at least you're not in my way. Let's take this. Yes. It should get him. Good, good. Okay, the rest is over there. Mr. Fernsby is the last one. I can get down here, but...
Surprise, motherfucker!
Gotcha. Nobody's probably gonna come in here, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put him in here. Okay. So, let's see. She's over there, so I can get out the window. And I think there's a pipe over here. Am I mistaken? I am mistaken. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Get over to that pipe. I could have gone through the inside, but yeah. Have you done everything featured contract? This is my first contract of the new batch. All the other contracts from the previous batches I've done. But this is the first one of the new batch. Okay, so I gotta get Fernsby. Oh, he's over here. Oh, crap. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I... Oh, this is not the side of the mansion I thought it would be. Get in here. Oh.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in
You're
this
American.
shit?
What on
Girl like
earth
you
are you
from
doing here?
London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places.
Huh. Strange.
What was that noise?
Fernsby. Yes. Right. Timing worked out. Woohoo. Okay, get over here. Yes. And turning you off as well. It has a rope pull. So all we have to do now is sneak our way out. Oh. Oh, I can't take his outfit. That's a bit of a bummer. Where's the two jokers? They're over here.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa, back from the dead, a make-believe funeral.
Oh, right, right. I have this problem. Fuck! I thought I could sneak by her back. Oh, fuck me.
Hey!
Bet the hearse is the least used exit. Oh, the hearse, right. I could... but...
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time.
Shardy_waffles_ just redeemed. Tangerine emoji. All out of time cards.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, we're not doing that. No.
Art for Jamie just redeemed. Tangerine emoji. Whoa, no.
No, because you need a key of those cards. Yeah, well, the key is on the boxes there, so... But when I... Maybe if I do, like... If I work my way up... What if I do... Mr. Barnaby first, or whatever his name is. He's going over there. Will he come here if I do this? No. Okay. I can get him first. Come over here. Okay. So my plan is, when I kill the last one, I will switch outfits so I can more easily go. And maybe get one of the guards' outfits, so that will be better. Okay. Got him. Question is, now what? Now we can go up.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs to the club.
I'd much rather hear you. Stories. See,
I don't like
can't
Nancy.
imagine
What about
goes on
restaurants?
my mind.
You like food? I know some great places. You should come to town. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Fuck me.
The fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the
Okay.
house unseen.
Please, stand back. I'll check it out.
Okay. Okay, I'll just stay right here.
Here we go.
There we go. Give me that. I don't think anybody comes up here. Just gotta be careful of him, right? I'm gonna put you right here. Okay, cool. He walks off that way, so I can go this way.
I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel document?
Okay. Now we need to get to the...
You wouldn't shoot a defense.
Assassin actual. Break, over. Bad's going down. You need to look into it.
Fucking hell.
Okay, it seems like we've got some sort of situation. Please, let us do our job.
What a jerk. Yeah, I know, right?
Whoa! Requesting backup at my 12!
You're supposed to be guarding stuff, you lazy prick.
You're supposed to be guarding stuff, you lazy prick. Okay, so let's see if we can get the...
We have a mass murderer here. I found several bodies.
Visual on Tango. Jeez! Enough with the chokehold. Get him!
Yeah, listen.
Hold the area, watch the six.
Help me! Please help me!
Okay, I just want to see something. So, what if I get past these dudes to here? Guess I can do that, so then I can get in here. I still have to get up the stairs, so where does this go? Still have to go here. How the hell did I get up there first? This is the front entrance. Oh, I went around the back. I went up here, then around here. I'm on the total wrong side of the building. Crap. Oh man, that's what I get when deviating from a plan. Couldn't you change during to clear it out, then change back to do the murders? Yeah, I could. Potentially. I could. Ooh, wardrobe malfunction. But I have to be in the fiber wire, so even if I change out of the suit, I have to go back. Yeah, but yeah, clearing out could be done. Ah, man. Oh, he's coming here.
Say what?
Okay, I'll go in this window, whatever. Oh. That's easy. Thank you very much. So I don't have to bother with you. That's good. Get you in here. Close the door. Get the coins here. I said close the freaking door. Okay. So Fernsby. Right. Okay, friends, we hear it. Hear it. Ahaha. There he is. And indeed, the pesky hoovers. Okay, so now we need to get up. Going up through here is a pain in the ass because I'll have to deal with these dudes. So maybe let's go up here. So how the hell did I get the dude to go upstairs first time?
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet
Okay.
you're a great dancer.
I don't
So
like
you should
dancing.
go
What
and
about
check that out.
restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really.
Good, he's on the other side.
Grown woman. Stop!
Why?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Ah, man. Replan. Let's start at the back. Oh, here. God damn it. Why the fuck did she turn around? That is so annoying.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolts to the hospital.
Was this the smartest thing to do?
I wonder what's on the telly tonight.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. Wonder what's on the telly tonight. Let's go up here then. Okay. Why can't I go? I need to go up here first, and then I can get through the window. Fucking annoying.
Things like that, I bet you work with a lot of high-profile. Okay, yeah.
Now he
Yeah,
goes
I totally
upstairs.
understand.
Get over here, love. I have a present for you.
What?
Okay, the door should swing inward. Yes. Yep. I wanted to close the freaking door. Okay. Get her out of the way. Now, let's get over here.
Madame Carlyle inside. I could just cry.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Okay.
No, you didn't see a
See
thing.
what that was?
Oh, fuck me.
Roger that.
Inside the house. Relax,
Know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry.
Fine, I'll go outside. Dude's not here? Good. You always overflow the sink to get her? Oh, okay. Will that get her from all the way when she's talking with her boyfriend, or do I need to get them closer? Okay, get up here before anybody sees me. Okay, so I need to get up there, yes. When I get to the bedroom. Okay. Good, he notices it. Once he leaves, he moves closer to the sweep and hears it. Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, basically doesn't really matter if I get over the coin or the overflowing sink. Okay. So Fernsby and Burke are downstairs, right? Yeah, Burke is in the hallway and Fernsby is also on the lower floor. So all I have to do is get down now. So let's do the reverse. If you walk by them in disguise, they stop flirting and separate until you leave the hallway. Yes, I know. I know. Wait, what? Oh. We gotta get here.
Where would you like to start your investigation, sir? Where's the family? I like crime. Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then? Sure about
Oh wait, I can just go down here.
Already checked. Twice, sir.
Gotta keep that windscreen clean. I just thought of something. I think I lost the button for my cuff yesterday, probably at the graveyard.
That's not the door I wanted to go through. Oh, he's talking to the... Fuck me. I painted myself into a corner here. Oh, fuck. Fuck!
Hey! Get out of here!
You bitch! Crap. That freaking annoying lady, man. Been caught by her multiple times. Don't remember ever letting it play out. Does the PA ever figure out anything if you don't interfere? I have honestly no idea because I never have let it play out myself. So yeah, I couldn't tell you. Who noticed that?
A human being! What's wrong with you? Help me! You've got to help!
Bitch. You.
Come on,
Fucking hell. Oh, brother. Hey, spider. Okay, what if... can I, like, get these guys to live over there? I don't even know why I did that, but
Okay, I got it.
now she's engaged the other way. Oh, no.
Look over there. Okay.
Oh, bitch. And I had it but I messed up on the exit. Okay.
Excuse me?
I'll go here.
So, where was I?
Yeah, see, he's turning around. Okay. Where the hell is she? She's over there.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna get rid of her now. So that will help me later. Okay.
Love someone you were hired to protect. Beautiful starlet. Oh, it would be so romantic.
Say what?
Stay here and you'll be safe.
I understand, sir.
Okay, fuck off. Ah, fuck me.
Well, that was exciting. Back to
So, how
normality.
long have you been working?
About a month now.
You're American.
What?
Mate, you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, okay, I totally understand.
Okay then. Oh, she's coming here.
Whoa! Will you quit that? Why would you strangle anyone?
Shh. Okay. Got her, so now I need to get up there.
How very kind of get inside the house. I hope to see you
You know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on now. As long as that lady doesn't turn around. Good. It's almost like he's dragging him by his ears. Okay. Now we need to go down. Where's the thing over here? I'm just gonna do the reverse of this. Just to be sure.
We got a possibility.
Okay.
Let's pick this up later. Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then?
Okay. So Oh, that's him. Right. That's Fernsby. Right. Let me think.
Where's the family?
Carlisle going that way. Oh, right. I can do this one. Come on down.
And stay.
Got you, bitch. What? Who? What? Oh my god, Fernsby.
Help me, please! Someone help me!
Fucking hell, man. What the fuck? Why? What are you doing to me, Shrimpy? God damn it. Oh, it just doesn't need to turn around right now. Good. Okay.
What was that?
Maybe I should bring something to whack her with. So while I'm here, I just thought about this. I might as well get this dude. Burnsby is over here, so get him. I know I'm changing plans all the time, but that's what I do. Oh, you get over here.
Conserve energy.
Let's conserve energy, yeah. Let's conserve some oxygen too. Okay, now we go here because I can get him. Get this. And since the inspector is not here yet, or the private eye, it should work out just fine. Otherwise the other dude will come. And I don't need him to see all this. Yoink, yoink. So what is the best way to get up there now? This is the best.
Hello there.
Hey Corrido, welcome. Happy Friday. So I'll go back here. I'll just sneak up here.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Who is throwing stuff around here? Come on.
Stay down, people. Let me handle this.
So, what? Girl like you belong to clubs in London.
Crap.
You can't be here. You are no.
Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, I really need to close the door or something. Why? Oh, Man, I hate this start that he always ducks down because I'm mashing the spacebar to start. Alright. Fucker. Hydrate time. Good idea. Let's go. This one will be it. Needing to stay put for a second. Why the fuck are you now suddenly turning around? I did this like 5 times already.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the saved Madame Carlyle's office was repaired.
See, no problem. There's no bonking thing here.
Huh? What?
Okay, get you out of the way. Cool. Now, Fernsby first. Okay. Yes, come on. You're hearing it right, the Hoover's on. Or for the Americans, the vacuum cleaner. Or the vacuum. Turn around. Okay. It's a shame you can't take his outfit. And then he's over there, right? Oh right, I can go. Come on. I can go here. Okay. Turn this on. There we go. Get his ass in here. Oh, might as well put him in the box. Can never have enough distraction stuff. Okay. Now. Right. Going up here.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing this shit?
Gonna see if I can get him to go upstairs again. So shoot this little square.
Stay in cover. Let me through.
Okay. Okay, I'll just stay right here.
I don't know. Hello? Anyone there? Who made that sound?
He's going in there, right? Right. Okay.
How tall are you? You could be a model.
Right.
I have a friend who's... She says that's the sweet life. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Okay. cool? No. So far, so good.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
No. Madame Carlyle said.
He doesn't hear that.
Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
For murder? Was the blood?
No, not that I saw. All I can think about is those.
He doesn't hear that. Okay, then we'll just do it like this. I was hoping I could get him to come outside so I could get him outside, but it's a ping in the open window and he doesn't hear that. Put him here. I could just take his outfit now. Good day, sir. See you later. I have places to be, people to kill. The best way, this way, because they don't like me. Yeah, the stuff knows each other intimately, I guess. This is the hearse exit, right? Yeah.
Patrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes.
Keys.
Insistent, that one.
Wow, the first one was like 11 minutes.
Hurry.
There we go. Finally.
Winning.
Darted out of Dartmoor in style. Good hunting, thank you. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. Finally did that. So, first one. Done. Number 16 on the globals. I'll take it. Argus in 147. Of course it's 147. And I know he's doing it faster because he's waiting for the 147. 215. Argus still here. I think this is the real Argus. Barbecue chicken. Channel joint. Ashram. Juck in 511. Okay. Well done. And here's me in 558. Okay, let's see what the friends... The Argus is the real one. Panda, Manga, Phoenix. Well done. Well done, folks. Well done. Let's go to the next one. 3-stream streak. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Featured. Okay, that was number 1. Number 2. Wilton Creek. Okay. Oh, Red. Gunther desperately needs a day off from all the noise. Grumpy old folks, over loud eaters, and the overly physically ambitious. Take to the streets and don't forget your lucky hatchet. Good luck, 47. By Red. Okay. Gotta be Gunther Müller. Who the fuck is Gunther Müller? Who the fuck is that? Is that his bodyguard? And then you gotta use a hatchet. Where the fuck am I gonna get a hatchet from? Any end ends? Oh boy. No recordings, avoid. Okay. Yes, it's his bodyguard. Okay. So I gotta find a hatchet. The one in the construction site? No. the trash people. We have the construction site. Is there a hatchet near the construction site that's like in a tree? Oh, it's melee, 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 and he's thrown. I gotta remember that. Oh, this is the muffin dude. Okay. Oh, and the... Okay. Let's bring some stuff with us, shall we? Park shed or the creek shed? I think I'll take the creek shed. Because I have no idea where to get them otherwise. Do I really need this? Let's get some coinage. Go. In the grass on the construction area. Yeah. But there's one at the garden shed with the boat in the garden. Oh, Betty's house. Yeah. Okay. In the grass. It's in the grass on the construction site. So it should be here somewhere. There's a bonking. Let's see. Where is it? Let's say... is that the one you need to dig up? Well, I'll go to Betty's house. One right in the shed. There's no, it's not in the shed. Oh, over here. It's in the log. See, I knew it was in the log. Or is that not a hatchet? It's a fire axe. That's not the right one. I don't need this. I need a hatchet. But where the fuck is it? You're saying it's over here. Somewhere in the grass. There it is. Okay, so it's right. Okay, I know where it is. Let's restart this because then we don't spend time just running around looking for a hatchet. But this is the one the Canadianator meant, I think. So it was totally right. Let's get over here. It's over here. Why is there a hatchet buried over there? That's the question. Oh, and you can't, basically can't run around with it. That's a bit of a bummer. Let's start over there. Oh, it's the dude on his front porch. Oh, damn. I'm staying away from them. The problem with this one is I basically don't have any place to put him. He's gotta be melee, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. I need to be in Kuntamula's outfit first. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Excuse me?
Hello? Property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mold in poor old man's backyard. Calm down, Demolition Man.
So I gotta get his outfit first. Oh, fuck.
Whoa. Yeah, me here. Just checking out a strange sound. Over.
Fuck.
Right now. Come get some!
Where the fuck are you?
Come and do exactly what I tell you.
Where the hell did he go to? All the way over there. What? Okay, I need to get into Betty's house first. So maybe I'll better start over here. Can I start over here? Oh, I can start as a gardener, right? Replan. Get his outfit first and then get to Betty. Or... There a hatchet in that little construction area there? Don't think so.
I'm really sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to let you pass.
No, that's
Orders,
just
you
a
know.
crowbar.
Asshole. You'll never come through here as long as I'm alive. Now get the fuck out of my face.
What the hell is your
I'm
problem,
really sorry.
sir?
Sir, you should go back the way you came. You might get into trouble. That's it.
Okay, so...
I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me.
You can't just confiscate my property.
You can't just confiscate my property.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mold, you don't need to.
Where the fuck is his... Oh, that's the...
We'll stop right there, mister. You are trespassing and I will...
Oh, this is the outfit I need. Oh. Okay, optional objective failed, so no knockout, probably. Oh, I can't be seen doing anything illegal. Okay, so plan is probably get one of their outfits. Let's start here. So I can get the briefcase, so I can put the hatchet in, so I can carry it around, because it's a pain in the ass. Okay, Red. We're up for the challenge. Where the fuck is the hatchet? Over here. Okay, go around the officer.
Yeah, Doc, I know. This batty guy is fucking crazy. Every time. He comes out and wants to talk. The problem is he just shut up. Always bad.
Okay. Swing around here.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like Janet. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help
Oh
him.
crap,
Maybe
I
he's
don't have...
behaving like a complete ass. You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding something, and he's enjoying that.
Okay.
You've seen the Janice's oddball nurse. That
Oh yeah, bird guy. Hey, go see what's up, okay? Sure.
Okay, okay, okay. Point. Okay, okay, so get his outfit, cool. Can I now carry the this thing? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. So now I need to get in there
I swear,
and
I
get
have a
his
license. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it.
You can't just confiscate my property. Watch me. Okay. There's no box here. That's a bit annoying. And they don't like me. So hopefully nobody comes in here while I get him. Okay. Outfit. Begotten. Okay. So where does he go? Okay. He doesn't like me. Can I get him to come down here? Oh, now he doesn't like me because he knows who I am. Ah, he's coming. He's coming! Oh my god.
I'm getting too old for this shit. What was that noise?
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, you.
I forgot about the dude in the basement. I totally forgot about the dude in the basement. Oh, man. Red, you're annoying. This is annoying. Where the fuck is my... Over here.
Yeah, Doc, I know. But this batty guy is...
Oh yeah, I gotta pick up the seeker. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I can knock people out, so that should have helped me down there.
about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like Janet. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him. But he's behaving like a complete. Have you seen that Janice's oddball nurse is at it again?
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early.
Go see what the hell that was.
Okay. Hey Igor, welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Command, there's some kind of commotion down here.
Yeah.
Have a look around.
Go check out the commotion. You're mine now.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay. Now, can pick up the axe. Good, 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 good.
Listen, I swear I have a license for it.
I swear I have a license for it. Ah, crap. I'm recorded by camera.
Living on
herbs
like this.
We're gonna keep
Fuck.
this in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Come on, man. Standard procedure. Dump the hole, and then you blow up the tunnel.
God damn it.
Collapse. Look it up like
Sir, if the American police force
Oh. I was busted already anyway, so I don't know why I did that. Okay, seeker. Come in here, please. Okay. Outfit. What the hell is he carrying? A pack of cigarettes. Okay.
Where the irony, sir.
Key.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, Mr. Janus, but yes, we do have a road.
There's no box here. That's a bit of a shame. Put that right there. Does anybody walk through here? Because otherwise I can just get him in the corner there when he gets back. Oh, there's people upstairs. Right. They don't like me either. At least he doesn't. Coin.
What was that?
Gotcha, bitch. Okay. Oh, is there a security recording in the basement here? Crap. Why do they always turn around the second you're down here? Yeah, see, there's a security recorder there. Up. Ah, fuck me, man. This way. Okay. Going right here.
Doc, I know. This fatty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. The problem is he just won't shut up. Always bragging about that damn law.
Yes. I could just go this way, but...
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like Ken. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him, and he's behaving like a complete... You're gonna regret this!
Restart. Did you ever play Dragon Quest Builders 2? No. I never played a Dragon Quest game before. Sure, I didn't wonder if IOI transferred shared leaderboard for featured contracts. Featured contracts are not shared leaderboards. They have shared. They are playable on all platforms, but they are not shared on platform. Yeah, if you did the featured contracts, then yeah, on Steam, then. But they don't do cross-platform, even though it's both PC. I know it's stupid, but I feel like Steam and Epic should just basically share the same leaderboards and contract pool, etc. It's. I don't like that they split that. I can kind of understand the split between the consoles and PC because of mouse and keyboard for the speedrunners, but otherwise it's pretty stupid. God damn it, man. Okay. I need to ring the bell. Ring my bell. You watched her make this contract and did it as soon as she finished? Nice. Okay, but then if you did her contract and not the featured version, then you don't have a place on the leaderboard. You will need to play the featured contract one to have a place on that leaderboard. Because they separate that. They basically recreate or upload the contract again, so it's separate from the original.
Every time he comes out and wants to talk. The problem is he gets shut up. Always bragging.
Can you start as a guard? Don't know. I could get his outfit.
Huh? What?
Get this before it spontaneously combusts.
Right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
Yeah, go investigate. I think he can carry a hatchet. Bonk. There we go. I don't want to start us somewhere else and then run around all the way back. But this works. I haven't even come around to killing the dude. I'm just hunting for the outfit. Ain't that sad? Okay, so
You found another packet?
Yeah. Tossed it in the trash like the others. I really like
Listen,
gunmen, you know?
I swear I have a license for it.
yeah, they don't like it if I go here, right?
You can't just confiscate my property. I really don't think our duty goes that far. Calm down, demolition what? Older than the trees.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'd be trespassing there.
Bed at night, make sure the covers are neatly folded around his frail old body.
Actually, Gunther made me do that last night.
Shut up, you're kidding.
Uh-huh. Hey man, we have some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
Okay.
Interesting. Hmm?
Yes.
What the?
Okay. Where's the hatchet? There's the hatchet. Okay. Now I need to get in there. Before the dude comes back again. Oh crap. Whomping stick. Okay. Crap.
Negative. We're good.
How interesting.
Okay, go to your room, please. Stop coughing up there. Crap. Okay. Got him. Gonna kill the things, the cameras in the basement. He's over here. Okay. Where is he? He's over there. There's the I'm just gonna drag him out here because I don't know if anybody's coming down. So let's just put him in a box. There we go. Okay. Thought there were more kills than 5, but yeah, I guess I was mistaken. Okay. Cool. Now, who's next? Oh, I'm not allowed here.
Ah, crap. Hey, did you drop off the surveillance tapes on Jane? Oh my god.
Okay.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had. I'm supposed to meet a client for a house showing today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy?
No way.
Why me? Why me? It's just one of those A's. And done.
Strange.
Yes.
Hey, hello? Who's there?
Ah, that freaking lady over there. God damn it, man. Fuck me. Yeah, I can't start as a guard. So construction area is the best one. I need to distract the lady so I can kill him. So, oh my god. I don't like this contract red. I don't. Sorry. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, Doc, I know. But this fatty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he comes out and wants to talk. The problem is he just won't shut up. Always bragging about it.
Pom 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 pom.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so chill. Not like him. I have never met a man so full of bile. I mean, I'm just trying to help him. And he's
Got some
behaving like a
strange
complete-
noises here. Looking in.
Yes, come on in.
All right, I better go. You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding something, and he's enjoying that I can't figure out what it is. He looks like any fragile old man.
Okay. You go in here. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that. So maybe I'm better off making him sick. The muffin guy, I don't know where he goes. Exactly. Oh, that's good, 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 good. You're here. You're here.
What? Is that it?
Oh?
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of fracas down
I
here.
didn't pick up the. No, I didn't.
I'm having a look around. Hey.
Okay. I think I can get away with choking him out while he's just standing there. Ah, shit. Okay.
Listen, I swear I have a license for it.
I swear I have a license for it. Can't just confiscate my property. Yeah, I'm going to go down there anyway. So. Okay, now moving on.
Oh, it's like something crawled inside of me and died.
Okay. Wish I could pick up a Whomper. I should have taken the wrench. Okay, so put that there, get the coin. Or the lonely coin here. Now we wait for him to come in. Come on, old man. Do your thing. I don't want to go up there. Ah, brother. Are you done yet? There he comes. Wait for him to be around here, and then I'll throw the coin right there.
Oh?
Oh?
The strange noise.
Strangest noises. Okay, cool. Let's get down here. Gotcha. Okay. There we go. Okay. Get rid of that. Something to throw. Yeah, I know it's a secret door and thing. Okay. Get this and my hatchet. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Got 2 people over there. 2 people over there. Muffin stand. Okay, let's do these guys first. Oh, it's the... Where the fuck am I gonna put him?
Honey, it's me. You called? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner.
I have to finish my rounds first. I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a law?
Does he hear this?
That old Russian guy I talked about? No, there's only... What?
I'm trying to get into the bushes here, around here, so then I can probably get him.
I'm so tired. I don't need this aggravation.
Weird.
The fence acts as a wall, so no sound travels over the wall.
This is pissing me off. Wow.
Anybody there?
Where is my hatchet? Oh, it's over here. Has to be melee, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Okay. Okay, got him. Oh, it's the lady. Are there bushes over there? That's a jogger. Oh, maybe I can do the same trick with her.
Okay. Hello? Is anyone there? Who made that sound?
Not now, please. I am so not in the mood for this.
I am so ready for my smoothie.
I'll have a look. Stay here.
Ah.
Cigarette or something.
Okay. Okay, I'll just stay right here.
Ah, fuck. Okay, lady, I'll get to you later. Let's see. What am I going to do with you? If I make you sick, where do you go? Where the fuck is my seeker? Over here.
Oh no! Jesus Christ! Help me! Help me! Ah!
Why the fuck did he freak out?
Come on, you copy? Some
He's been
troublemaker
sitting there
is
most
making
of
a
the day.
mess around here.
I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe.
Hey dude, hold on a second.
Something like that.
Okay.
See, my wife's reading it now. Oops,
Come
I can't
on,
get it
I've
right.
arrived at the location and it looks clear.
Arrived at the
Back to
location. The
smoking a
location is
joint.
over there, you dope.
Hey, I got a space bubble, and you're in it. Little bit of construction.
Oh, stop that! Tango appears to be engaged in...
Why didn't he use the axe? It was him. Oh. This is frustrating, man. Why? Why? God damn it, man. And isn't enough you have to carry the hatchet around. It's, oh my god. Try another contract? Yeah, maybe. I'll I'll give it one more go and then we'll see.
This fatty guy is driving me crazy every time. He comes out and wants to talk. The problem is he just won't shut up.
Book, book, book.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just
Okay.
so chill. Not like Janet. I have
Get
never
this
met a
dude
man
in
so
here.
full of bile. I'm just trying to help him, and he's behaving like a complete.
Yeah, Commander, some kind of commotion down here. Have a look around.
You know, it's like he knows that I know that he's hiding.
Go in there.
And he's enjoying that I can't figure out what it
It's a
is.
state trooper.
He looks like any fragile old man. I'm sure.
You in here just in case. Grab this. I didn't grab the didn't grab the wrench again. Man, they're all out in the open and I have to hide them somewhere. Yeah, see, I can just get him while he's outside of the bushes. Okay, that's good. Grab this before somebody comes in nosing about. I don't have the key, so maybe I should use a lockpick.
I just don't bring it with me.
Don't have the space for that because I do need my coins. Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped that.
Okay.
Shit. I just threw up a little in my mouth.
Yeah. Look, 47. He's a lightweight, 47 kilograms. Okay. Get your outfit. Get this. Get this. Get everything. The whole shebang. Now we go over here, put this down, wait for him to come in. In the meantime, I could probably go down and shoot the cameras while I wait, but yeah. I don't want to risk it because then you'll see he turns around immediately and comes in and I miss the opportunity, so let's not do that. Come on, you old fucker. Get in here. Fire alarm. Yeah, I definitely have enough time to go down there. Shoot the camera when he's out there.
Uh-huh. What was that noise?
What was that noise?
Hey!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Couldn't get my couldn't get my hatchet back. Oh yeah, right. I need to go to the basement. Shoot the cameras. No, 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 no.
Mr. Bodyguard.
Why?
What the fuck?
This switchy. Gotta play another one before I go crazy. Come back to this. What is this? Name of mechanics. We hate mechanics. These mechanics are running me out of Busan, so we pay to get rid of my competition. So I can be the best mechanic in town by sad games. Rid of the competition. Okay, in the suit. Soteo Mena. Okay, so the green one is first. And then I get this, get his outfit, kill this one, get, okay, so it's so the order is set, that's a bit of a shame. So Lorenzo Santo is first at any method. Okay, first one. This one. Tools, get a key hack. Maybe some coins or poison maybe. No, that's emetic. You idiot! You idiot! Needle syringe. Okay, let's see what kind of suit are we gonna get. Pom, 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 pom.
Excellent, 47.
Crimson red suit in classic. Okay. Crimson red suit in classic. Crimson red. Okay. We can do this. I have to be in the suit, so I have to start here anyway. Well, I could start over near the marina, but then I still have to get to the other side, so might as well start here. Okay.
Man, those mechanics at the Constant team have been made. I went by during the
Okay. Who's the first one? The last one, Lorenzo. Okay, so it's the first one over here.
Whoa.
Any method, huh?
Hey, wait a minute.
No!
I don't know why I need that thing, but yeah. I'm just hoarding. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Maybe he's not gonna see the dude. Okay, so I need to kill him.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
What? You were looking that way, dude. Fuck. Yes, Thwack. Yeah. Weird name, but yeah.
Oh, you know what someone told me the other day? That Sierra's not just close.
Did you know what somebody told me the other day? Get the keys.
Man, those mechanics at the Constant team have been made.
Don't know if I'll need them, but yeah, could be handy to have them. Okay. Got something to throw. Anything else? No. No throwables. Maybe in here. Screwdriver. Thwack paddock. Okay. Get you out of the way. Okay. Oh, he's looking that way. Okay.
What was that noise? Everything seems
Crap.
fine.
Why is that happening?
Yeah, it's a good question, dude. Why?
What?
Fuck. He hears that. I was hoping he didn't hear that.
That was wonderful. Bravo! I loved that. Oh, it was great. Well, it was pretty good. Well, it wasn't bad. Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good. It could have been a lot better. I didn't really like it. It was pretty terrible. It was bad. It was awful. I was terrible. Get him away! Hey!
Boo! Oh, while I'm here, I might as well.
Wait a minute. Man, those mechanics.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Anna, welcome.
On
Hello.
17G just redeemed hello,
Happy
motherfucker.
Friday. Will you throw something and look in your direction instead of where the object hit until they go to inspect? Yeah. Gotta love that, right? Uh-huh. You, look over there.
I heard that.
Okay. What is it? Nitro? See, is there anything useful in here? No. What about in here? No. Propane tank. Oh, propane tank. Okay, he saw me, but he's dead, so who saw that? You! Where the hell did you come from? So he saw me. That's weird. That's weird. So maybe... maybe get him so I can get his outfit. Okay.
What the? Man, those mechanics at the Grondstown team haven't made
Okay.
it. I went by.
Get over. Boop, 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 boom, bonk.
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, get your outfit. And use this to throw. Why am I red gunned already? He didn't see the body. Nobody's panicking. Why? He saw the Jew during the subdue. But he wasn't panicking. Oh, he saw the body doing the subdue, but he was facing the wall. What the fuck is that kind of bullshit?
Oh, and there's another story circulating too.
God damn it. Well, maybe nobody is submitting then to the right channels, Arne? I don't know.
Man, those mechanics at the Constantine had me. I went by
Didn't pick it up. It's Samir giving them to them from Motherhood. Okay, I have no idea what it is. I'm not really too deep into the IOI crew, so I'll take your word for it. Is there a... there's a whacker here. Okay. So let me do it like this. Drag him to this so the guy that comes in doesn't see him. Okay, there's no... No. There is a propane tank right over here. Let's close this. Let's do that.
Do me a favor and see what's up.
Now I gotta have his outfit.
You need to tell me what the hell is going on here.
Hello, you hear me? I got. We need to flush them out. Move in, move in, move in.
Oh, son of a...
Whoa.
So basically gotta lure one of the dudes in there. This whole it's not even frustrating, it's just boring and too easy, this whole batch. Well, for you maybe. I'm having apparently troubles with this batch. Red's contract was breaking my back for some reason. So maybe you're just getting too good at the game.
Holy shit! Man, those mechanics at the Constantine have been made.
That could also be a thing. There's a hammer in here somewhere, right? Yes. Okay. Hopefully he will face the wall. Why is he facing this way? So I'll have a disguise on hand. Get the propane tank from here. Just do that.
Someone there? Who is there?
Crap, it darted just out of view over there. Get the outfit.
hear that explosion? Man.
Okay. What's your deal? Anybody else here? No? Okay, get your outfit. Now, move on to the next. What's this? Keycard? Yeah, I already have one. Okay.
Man.
You're not coming over here, dude. You're just not. Can I get this guy to come over there? Yes, I can.
Hey, can someone check that out quickly?
Copy that.
Okay. So at least I'll have the have a suit to fall back on if I figure out how to do this one. Can I blow this one up too? Is there a propane tank here by any chance? No. What about here? Oh, that's a syringe. Okay. Ooh, if I blow this up, he will go probably. We'll see. A bit away from that. Okay. Now, Grace. Oh, that's the lady mechanic. I think I can get her to come over here. If I can get rid of this dude. Come on. Get over here. Gonna knock your ass out. Okay.
John, it's Grace. Look, I'm in a deep hole. One of my guys just jumped ship and I need a replacement ASAP. Are you available?
What? Find out what that was.
I get it. No problem.
Oh my.
Oh.
They've come
Crap.
a long way in medical science.
I think I switched too quickly. No. I was in the right outfit soon enough, quickly enough. Okay, so now I just need to get the fuck out of here. Question is, where do I go? Mechanic? No.
Someone, I need help right now.
I'll just go here. Just go to the front. Got the policeman over there, so let's avoid him.
Let me just repeat
Security dude. Then let's go over here. Do I have?
It's just so
I think this is closer, maybe.
total exploitation of
We have our winner. You can just feel the tension in the air. Now this is a good, clean family show, folks. Make no mistake. At the end of the day, it's all about winning.
Let's go over here. There we go. You don't need emetics unlocked to do the contract? Well, that's debatable. Yeah, of course you could corn lure everybody away, but yeah. There we go. Number 26. Arna, Argus. 147 again. I don't see how you're doing this in 147. No way you can knock everybody out, so... Oh well. Let's see. No, not contract lookup. I have featured contracts. Let's see. New York. Again with a hatchet. Isle of Scale. Oh. Let's check out Mumbai. Dark matter. Local barber wants to change his career to a fixer, but his wife wants him to stay as well as a well-respected barber. He disagrees, so he asked for one of our clients to help out in exchange to a solution to a local tailor, and hired an assassin problem. Make sure you take out their nearby muscle. I shall leave you to. Okay, that's breaking my brain here. Fiber wire. Okay, I need fiber wire. And I need electrocution, so yeah. He's got to be an accident as the tailor. Oh my god. The tailor. Who the wow. Oh, that's him. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do her and him first, so I can get his outfit, so I can do one of these two, then him, and then him, get his outfit to do him. Okay then. Let's see, where is she? She is near... Let's start on the skywalk. You gotta do her? Yeah. Basically. Let's just go see what happens. Yeah, I can just give him the Samarth. I can just give the taser, so... An accident for the Kashmirian. I think I can just push him over, so that should not be a problem. Okay, let's see where the lady is at. Ah, to my right. He's down there. Fiber wire.
Bhavin, what are you doing? You need to open the shop. There are people waiting outside already.
I can't remember what he looks like. The guy the crows
I thought I had
provide information to, you know. Their boss. They showed me his picture in their hideout 2 days ago. But I was so stressed out. I thought they were going to kill me or something. I can't remember his face. What if he
They
shows
hear
up
it,
and
but
I
they
miss
don't.
him?
you should go and explain it to them. They probably still have the picture there.
What if they hurt me? What will happen to you? Or if they decide to burn down the shop, like what the? No!
You really just knocked them out like it was nothing.
He's wounded!
He's up there. Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe I should switch to a normal taser because then I can throw that thing. That would be better, I think. Let's see, the lady is near me. She's over there, so...
Bhavin, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, hell! Oh my god! What kind of person are you? That's not okay! That's not okay at all!
Okay. So I got her out of the way. And then I need to find him. Oh, no, I need to be the Kashmirian first. So I gotta go to the Kashmirian. Well, if I need to be the Kashmirian anyway, I might as well start. But this replan. I might as well start over here. Where is it? Controls. Tools. Remote taser. Because then I can just... Oh, and since I'm starting in the apartment anyway, I can pick up the... There's an iron there I can use. Over here. Okay, let's go get the Kashmirian.
I tried to go up there to spy on him. Never get
Oh,
that
I need his
scoop
outfit,
adjusted
right?
with this
So.
Horrible viewfinder. What I wouldn't give for a world-class.
Bonk. Okay. Now I need to get to the lady. Oops. So did I need to... Yeah, I needed to... Oh. Wait, what? I gotta have his outfit to kill him? And I gotta have his outfit to kill him. That means I need to make one of the two go to sleep, get their outfits, go kill the other one, come back and make sure the other one is found so he is in his outfit again. Oh, fuck me, man. Replan. Okay, planning. Normal item on the balcony. Here. No, I don't want to put that there. Balcony pot. They looks kind of like Radar from MASH. Nah. Oh, well, Radar, wait a minute. Yeah. Let's see, where is my armor? Yeah, I can see that. If you just look at this face, yeah, I can see what you mean. Okay. Can I get anybody to come up to the Kashmirian? Or can I get the Kashmiri to come down first? Let's see. Can I get the Kashmiri to come down here?
I will miss the shot for sure.
Do you mind checking that out?
Yes, they're coming up. Good. They heard that all the way up there. Good. Then he will find himself to be naked, and now I can go get the lady. Oh, sorry.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
Oh boy, I have to go up there. Oh, up here. See, the lady should be over there, yes.
Bobby, what are you doing? Help me!
Cut! Fuck me. So where's this barber dude? Over here, to my right. Over there. Okay.
What an odd-looking man in a very nice suit.
What an odd-looking man in a very nice suit. Okay, dude. That's just like your opinion.
You there, sir, please, one moment. You look like a discerning gentleman. We have the finest wares in here.
He's hiding in here.
Dresses in all sizes. Come in and
What happens if I turn this off?
I explained to his employee that Big Shah wants to meet
Nice.
with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
You didn't just go inside and look?
Only the royal guard could.
Fiber wire. Okay, so that's how we are gonna get him. Okay. And the Kashmirian will go get new clothes, and he will go back, I hope, so I can push him over this over the thing. Okay. This. Okay. Get this just so I can throw things at people. Oops. Get the calmer out.
If I can't adjust the scope right, I'll never make the shot.
Will you please go check out what that was?
Okay. She's on her way up. She will find him. He will go put on a new suit.
Huh? Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something. Those suitcases could just contain the products he's selling.
Fuck.
Very doubtful. I've been hearing a lot of strange noises coming from his car. He's pacing around at night, and I'm pretty sure he's doing other things.
So that's...
He's only here for a few days.
Oh my god.
He's an addict. Like that guy last year. Remember him? The state of his room after they kicked him out was just terrible.
I don't know what, but I'm sure he's up to no good. You know, at one point, I'm pretty sure I saw him handling one.
Odd.
Okay, so last time he didn't go up there either because I bumped into the lady and she didn't come up because I bumped into her. I'm just gonna wait till she passes. Now, hopefully I can get into the room quick, and then... Let's see. What if I make him go that way?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Who's finding the body? Oh, the Kashmirian was found. I thought one of these guys was found. Okay. So, now we need to go over here.
Hello there. Are you interested in cloth? You there, sir?
Go here.
Please. One moment.
I'm amazed that I'm not trespassing down below, but yeah.
Best cloth.
Measuring tape. Ooh. Measuring tape. That is also a fiber wire. I need to be in the Kashmir. Yes. Okay. So I need to change clothes.
More hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
Okay, put you in the box. Oh, did I need to be the Kashmirian for anybody else? Yes, for him. Okay. So who's him? All the way over there. Good grief. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. So... I am here right now. I need to kill him as the tailor. I might as well do that first. And then come back here to get the Kashmirian outfit again. It's him. Wait, what is he? Is he falling object? Falling object. Oh. Oh.
Ah, it's you. Did you bring the cloth for Miss Shah?
That's the closest falling object I can see.
You've got to be kidding me with this.
Crap. Anything down here I can use? Aha.
Have you seen Sanjay recently?
Have you seen Sanjay recently?
Oh. Go see what the hell that was. Yep.
Crap. Okay.
It's probably just rats. They make all kinds of weird sounds.
Sir, please act in an orderly fashion, huh?
What the hell do you have on your head? A little flag? fuck me. She's the tour leader. Oh, okay. That's why the flag. Okay, I really need to get him over here. Ah, they don't like me. Hello? Oh, they can see through
really
the.
can't be bothered.
So I need to get him over here. Because I need to drop this on his head.
Okay. This is yours. Crap! Don't you move.
Crap. Crap. I'm sure there's a feat or something for doing the tour. I can't remember. If not, I did not. Yeah, I don't remember either. This is the first time I ever even noticed there's a tour guide. It's that you mentioned it, otherwise I wouldn't have put two and two together.
I'll never get that scope adjusted with this horrible viewfinder. What I wouldn't give for a world.
That sounded odd. It came from over there, right? Can you go see? Please.
Can you go see? Oh, wait for it to pass. Otherwise he will not be found. Go.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
Okay. Go get the lady.
I wish you would stop talking about the maelstrom like that, all positive and happy.
All positive and happy. Okay. Okay, cool. Put her here. Put you here. What we might do is go to the tower first, because I need to be Kashmir for this one and Taylor for this one, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Might as well do this one first. Yeah, since he's close by.
You there, sir, please.
One moment. Mark my word. You look like a discerning gentleman. We have the finest wares in here. Best
Needed to be the tailor for him, right? Yeah.
cloth, finest cuts.
Did you have any luck?
Dresses in all sizes. Come in and have a look. I explained
Perhaps
to his
something for
employees
your
that Miss
wife?
Shah wants
Yes?
to meet with him.
Best tailor
The
in
tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the royal
Okay.
family can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
Cool. Now, put you in the box. What's in the box? Okay, change. What the hell was that? I just became the Invisible Man. Ah, coins. Can I just get you to go over there?
Let's go see. Right. I won't get any ways. Great. Oh, what's wrong? Hey, come in.
Okay, so that was falling object. Good, good, good. Taylor and Casmerian. Yeah, that's the problem, right? You got to do this one first. Go back here to get the Taylor outfit. And then go back out there.
I'm looking at me.
That's it. Oh, he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me either. Let's get out of here. Let's go this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost got caught. I would love us to play together sometimes. Yeah, sure, whatever. God damn it, man. Being annoying. Okay. Oh, is he now going to... Is he running back, or what is he doing?
That new Rangan movie they're shooting over at the top. Oh, come on! Not here! That's just too much! I can't watch. I can't watch this.
I can watch this. I can watch this. Get over it, lady. Just one flight up. Oh, so he's now over there. He changed into... Oh, right. Because once he gets freaked out, he doesn't go... Right. I gotta get him up here.
I think he had a tattoo on. Come on, be a gentleman, would you?
I thought I could...
I don't think that's the guy. I know who you think so.
Thinking I could get him on the walkway. Why isn't there a thing right there? These are fake NPCs anyway. So over there. So if I can get... What was his problem? Oh, he needs to be an accident. Right.
It was a close call.
I think, if I remember correctly...
Who knew Mumbai would be this dangerous?
I need some help here. Please help me.
Got him. Okay, so now I gotta go... Oh. Would I be able to get his outfit? Because there are no NPCs here. Let's see, where is he?
Hey, please, someone help me.
Oh, he's a real NPC over here.
Yeah, hey, it's gross. There's a body here.
I think we've got a problem. You need to help me right now.
It's really weird.
Ah, he's coming over here.
Somehow.
Crap. Okay. I think this is the easiest way, so I don't run into too much people. Just go same way I went before. Get over here. In here. I lost the house. Where is it? Kashmir in disguise, right over here, to my left.
Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in my fine wares? Cheap, durable cloth in many special colors.
And what about yesterday, huh? Did you forget about yesterday? That beautiful rubber mouse, you wanted it so bad. Now.
Okay, well, I'll just go around then.
Ah, it's you. Did you bring the frost from the jar?
Okay. Change back into the Kashmirian. Okay. Now I gotta get all the way up there. That's a pain in the ass. He's gotta be electrocuted, right? Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. There's no way to like snipe something from here to get him to electrocute, right? No, he's way too far into the building. Crap, and I need to go.
You know, the movie's based on real events.
It's about a pirate saving the city of
Hey, check that out, will you?
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is he coming here? Okay. Now I need to get up. Oops. See, what level is he? One more. Yeah, Bollywood bodyguard. Oh shit, it's... Oh, fuck me.
Hey, who's that?
Nobody's here. I wish I could...
Wonder what that could be.
Crap.
When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here.
I am creating art here.
70% of
I
the
wish I
work
could
is
just
finding
throw
the right
something from my
colors.
inventory into a
Color
window.
mixing is an entire art form on its own.
Of course I can shoot through a window, but I can't throw anything through the window. That's
Get 'em as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I wish there was some way out of this mess. Maybe if I fake my own death. Just for a decade or so.
What?
Fuck me. Fuck me, man. Okay, so how the hell am I gonna get in there? So I need this here. I need this one here. Do I really need? I need this one to drop it on the dude. Can't knock out the painter. Well, maybe Maybe I can. I can choke him out. Maybe I can choke him out. I was hoping to get a key card or something, so I can just open the door, throw in the taser, and be done with it. I don't know who has the key cards though. This is a lot of back and forth. I'm not liking about this contract. Is that go to and from and back again and.
This viewfinder working, I will miss the shot for sure.
Okay. Oh, I forgot my. Because I need that to whack the dude that's near the lady. There's the lady. They're not coming. Fuck me. Why weren't they coming up?
Will you please go check out what that was?
No problem.
Thank you. Finally. Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
Okay.
I wish you would stop talking about the maelstrom like that, all
Well,
positive.
that was a strong wind.
Because telling all the great stories about him, the freedom fighter, a hero, a great man.
Check that out.
Right here.
Why the hell did he go? She was the closest one. There's one in the security office under that floor. Like, oh right, I could go there and get that. Yeah, I could do that.
If I can't adjust the scope right, I'll never make the shot.
Do you mind checking that out?
हाँ, समझ गई.
You can hang here, but it doesn't go anywhere. So, what is the point of being able to hang over the railing there, hiding from people that are rushing up?
Huh? There should be room for everyone here.
The light is quite beautiful up there.
Fuck!
Come to think of it. A tripod. You know, cameras and things like that.
Always worry so much. He's difficult.
Odd. You heard that, right? Can you go see what it was?
Of course.
I bumped into her. Where is she? Over there. Okay. I thought there was a way down here too, but guess not. Okay.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
What time is it anyway? Oh, it's almost 5 already. God damn it. I'm taking way too long with these freaking contracts, man.
Stop talking about the maelstrom like that, all positive and happy. What?
I only did like 2 and I didn't finish 1 and okay.
Bhavin, what are you? Hey, go check that out.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Okay. This is the barbershop key. Do I really need that? Probably not. Okay, he's over there. Here's right, left,
Hello there. Are you
and then
interested?
this one.
You there, sir? Please. One moment.
Okay, turn this off. Oh, yeah, I do need to take the fiber wire because I need to fiber wire the lady first. Or do I need to fiber wire her first? I can do that afterwards, right? But I would have room for something else.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
There we go. Right, okay. Coins.
I'll be right back.
Yes, yes, yes.
You need to show your...
Okay, and then who was next? That was gonna do him as the tailor. Oh yeah, Kashmirian. Right. I need to get back. Let's see, I got into this door here, so over here. He doesn't like me. Let's just go here.
Oh my god! I cannot wait to see that new Rangan movie they're shooting over at the tower. I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York and he went to a show on...
Huh? What?
I'd appreciate it if you go check on that. You got it.
Dude.
I don't think that's the guy. I know who you mean though.
Okay.
Someone there.
Crap. Oh, I could potentially make him go over there. Because there's a drop point over there too. Right, there's a dude coming.
Hello. Is this yours, mister?
And then you can escape.
Oh Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Well, that's certainly a username.
I need help. Someone please help me.
Please help! Help me! Someone! Please help!
Oh, you saw that? God damn it. Oh, is Kashmir in any type of accident or falling object in any type of accident? I could potentially knock him out when he's in the room if I get the chance, but yeah. I need to be back in time. It's a really a hurry type of thing.
I tried to go up there to spy on that. Never get that scope adjusted with this horrible viewfinder. What I wouldn't give for a world-class sniper right now.
Will you please go check out what that was? Alright.
Okay. Now she's on her way. Good. Gotta be careful not to bump into her on the stairs. Where is she? She's over. Oh.
Okay.
Go. Okay.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
If I do this fast enough, I might be able to tackle him, knock him out and throw him over a railing somewhere.
Stop talking about the maelstrom like that, all positive and happy.
What? Why?
All positive and happy.
Wonder what that was.
Okay.
Hello there. Are you interested in clothing? You there, sir? Please.
One moment.
Get up here, turn this off.
We have the finest wares in, best cloth, finest cuts, dresses in tailors.
Come on, dude. Come on. Where are you?
Perhaps something for
Over
your
there.
wife with yes, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
Only the royal guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yes, come on, come on.
You go.
It's me. Yeah, looking at it now, seems like a freak accident.
Okay. Okay, he's awake.
Oh my god! I cannot wait to see that new Rangan. That's it.
Okay. Come on.
My cousin lives in New York, and he went to a show on
He's over here. Okay, he's on his way to get an outfit. Okay, that's good. Good. Oh, maybe I should have waited till he when he gets his clothes, I can just kill him again. I can just knock him out again. And I'll have his clothes, so I don't have to go all the way over. So the timing works out. So now we just have to, I just don't need to put the Saloni into a box and everything. So that works out. Okay. Get this. Get this.
I tried to go up there to
Oops.
spy on things, but he was already there.
Working. I will miss the shot for sure. What?
That sounded odd. It came from over there, right? Can you go see? Please.
Yeah.
Okay. Pom, 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 pom. Go.
Maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
Yes. Fine, fine. That's good.
I wish you would stop talking about the maelstrom like that. Or
Krugi out.
Huh? Hello? Is anyone there?
Okay. Good, good, good.
You there, sir? Please, one moment. You look like a discerning.
Okay.
We have the finest wares in here. Best clothes, finest cuts, dresses in tailored sizes. Come in and have a look.
Okay, where is he? Over there.
Best tailor in.
Come up, come up.
Only the Royal Guard can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shaw will send someone with more hands-on experience than you.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
We gotta put him away because the dude from upstairs is coming down. Okay. Going up here because I know I won't be seen here.
I won't get in your way then.
Okay.
Hey, come in. I'm looking
My
at
coin back.
I don't know.
I know it's a risky move because there's a chance I'd be picking up the gun. But yeah.
oh my God! I cannot wait to see that new over at the tower.
Oh. He will be going into my room, I think. Wait for him to change and then we'll get rid of him. Yeah, see, he goes into my apartment. Oh, I didn't pick up the... Oh my, what a nice suit you have. Give me that. Change back because I need to be the tailor. Okay. Okay, Taylor. Good. Get down. Get to the tower. That saves us a bunch of going back and forth between the things. Let's see. So I gotta get up there. Okay. Okay. Like there's a... But how the hell do I get in here? Because I need a security card to get in. A security thing. Edge. Okay.
When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
Okay, so I'm waiting for him to go over there so I can knock him out.
Color mixing is an
and
entire
throw
art form on
the
its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rongan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. If only I could compromise a little with my artistic...
What was that? What irresponsible person left a weapon lying around?
Let's put him in here in case anybody walks in. Okay. Get your outfit so I can just walk out, please.
Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right lines for the shoot, but in case they
Bum 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 bum. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I was almost afraid he was an enforcer.
Final warning, buddy. You leave here, you know.
Okay, okay. There we go. That should do it. How much time do I have? Nice. That's how winning is done.
Duh. Winning.
23 on the globals. I'll take it. Okay. Can do one more. Oh. I think my game is crashing unless it's passing through something, but yeah. Okay, game is crashed. Gonna restart Hitman. Hang in there. Do 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 do. Couldn't you just have knocked him out and pushed him over the edge later? Well, I needed his keys, so that's why I knocked him out. And then I put him to sleep, because if you knock him out and you let somebody come there, then you're not silent assassin anymore. But if you make him go to sleep with the tranquilizer, then it works. Then he gets woken up and you don't lose your silent assassin, so that's good. So let's go contracts, featured. Let's see, what shall we do? Hokkaido, Sapienza. Let's go to Sapienza. I like Sapi. 47, hardwired killer, pistol pro, silent assassin. Shows you're capable of being a proper hitman. Made by Morphka. Okay. Fiberwire again. Jesus. Is that the going theme? Fiberwire. Well, let's go with some headphones. Pistol, pistol, fiberwire, fiberwire. Okay. In the suit. So, and they're near the... Oh, I don't have any choice. Okay. Pistol. Let's take this. Yeah, let's go. So the Padre is in the church as well, and I think are they all in the church? Because Angelo Pugliese, I think he is roaming around in the tower area. Well, at least two of them. The other one is up there.
Hi there. How you doing?
Easy pistol, by the way. He needs to be fiber wire anyway. Or, yeah, I'm looking at this one. Okay. So I need to go... well, maybe he will come down here now. Oh. Crap. Will this work for this gun? I can never do that in this gun.
Oh God! Somebody help me! Jesus Christ!
It's also locked. What? Okay, let's restart this. Maybe I need a better gun, but yeah. He's hiding up there. And I think I can do like something like this. God damn it, everything is closed.
Probably nothing.
So I need something like a lockpick or something. Oh. I have a gear slot available. You idiot. Oh, that means I can go here.
Okay.
Fiber wire. Okay.
Don't touch me! Ah, don't touch me!
Jesus!
Security now. Please remain calm. We have a minor situation. Understood. Clear.
Crap, I was hoping I could
Check your line of fire. Copy that.
I can shoot him from here. They're all in a panic. But he is shot, right? Yeah, he's a pistol. Okay. Maybe I need a better pistol for this. Let's see if we can snipe him.
What's that?
We can. Okay. And then... Oh, this dude's going up. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Kenneth. Welcome, welcome.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty.
He needs to be fiber wired. Well, since he's down here anyway, we can get him. There we go. Oh, the exit is over there. Right. You can't do the boat exit on this version of the map. Right.
I don't have any visual on Bravo. If he is
You have to go through the city gates. This was an easy one. There we go. There we go. Nice. 204. Number 10 on the globals. Ooh, that's nice. Top 10. Let's see. Argus first? No, Argus not first. But Argus waited till he got the 47 over here, so. ICA, oh, 209, nice. Maho. Channel joined. Me in 303. What did my friends do? Manga in 4, a minute and a half faster, and Phoenix in 7. Well done, guys, well done. Okay. So, I think that's gonna be it for today. Let's see. Who's playing? Who's playing? Oh, Morska is playing, but he's just Dead by Daylight. Nobody playing Hitman. And normally I would go to Red Fury, but since she has a job, she is not really. She doesn't have the time to play on Friday. So let's see, Bubface, the Zeus guy, me twice, Nickerson, Blau. There's nobody that rings a bell name-wise. Bubface. Who is Bubface? Can we go over there? What is he playing? Duck giveaway. Okay, let's go to Bubface. She's a lady, from what I can hear. So she's playing Freelancer. So let's go over, say hi. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the wrong thing in my paste thing. Okay. So let's go say hi. I will be back tomorrow. And then I can probably do a game giveaway even. If there's enough people here. And then Sunday probably not. So yeah. We're going over to Bubface. That is my socials. I post when I go live. That's my site with my in-game photography. Go take a look. Yeah, I also have a YouTube channel where I post Hitman videos, so maybe go take a look at there. Thank you guys for being here. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow, and maybe we can give away a base game of Hitman. Yep. See you later.